Months of waiting now over. The identity of a woman whose remains were found in a septic tank confirmed. That to be of 21-year-old Leona Johnson. Her body, or at least the bones and remains, found back in July. An arrest warrant issued for the person accused in the murder. Channel 5's Carolina Cruz has been following the case since the discovery was made. She is live outside the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office.
13 years of wondering what happened to their loved one is now answered. And that's a positive DNA match that brought closure to the entire family who spent years wondering the whereabouts of Leona Johnson. Sheriff Eddie Guerra says that Johnson had a reputation for running away as a teen. It was a common practice that took a dark turn the last time she went missing. In early March of 2004, Johnson was reported as a welfare concern to police. The family claiming this time things felt different. At the time of her disappearance, she had a substance abuse problem. That led her to meeting the man who would end up killing her. Johnson was lured by 40-year-old Aristeo Cervantes Jr. with drugs. That's what convinced her to get into his car. The pair went to his home located off Mile 4 West Road and Dallas Street in Ed Couch. It was there that Cervantes Jr. stabbed Johnson to death before dumping her body into the septic tank. Her bones and clothing were found 13 years later by Cervantes Jr.'s daughter and her husband. Investigators visited Cervantes in prison, where he's currently serving a 12-year sentence for stabbing his wife at the same home. He confessed to Johnson's murder and detailed the moments leading up to her death. Investigators say that the one piece he didn't remember was the victim's name, but he was able to identify her in a photo lineup. That gave police a starting point to contact the family.
I believe she had a 3-year-old son. We found a 3-year-old son who is around 16 years of age. We collected a DNA sample from him and sent in the bones and had the comparison. It came back as positively identifying her as the victim. When we first approached him, he believed right away that that was going to be his mother.
DNA testing from a private lab in Virginia confirmed a positive DNA match. Sheriff Guerra says he's sure Cervantes knew in the back of his mind it was only a matter of time before the septic tank would be serviced and he'd be discovered. In spite of that, he admits Cervantes Jr. was close to getting away with murder. The case isn't over for investigators. They now have to build their case and present it and get a grand jury indictment. That's going to begin the legal proceedings in this case and get justice for that family. Reporting live in Edinburgh, Carolina Cruz, Channel 5 News at 6.